Next up is a team that everybody loves to save in Germany. It's Schalke. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM84 and this is episode 11 of Die Roten Bullen, where we are out in Germany managing Red Bull Leipzig. Before we jump on into today's match action, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button to help the channel out. Right then, in today's episode, we are going to be facing off against a team that plays in blue, a team that everybody loves to save after their disastrous start to the real-life Bundesliga campaign. They've got a bit of financial troubles. Of course, it's Schalke. So, can we go on and extend our unbeaten run in the Bundesliga and extend our lead at the top? Let's find out in today's episode. So then, in today's episode, we are going to be playing against Schalke, but before we do that, let's have a little look back at what has just happened. So, as you can see, after drawing 3-3 with Bayer Leverkusen in the league, we played them in the DFB Pokal third round, and unfortunately we lost 3-2 to them this time. Couldn't get that third goal, as they managed to do in injury time to break our hearts. But we put up a good fight. Poulsen and Forsberg scored for us, and then Tar and Diaby got 2 again for Leverkusen. So we are out of that, and we are now just going to be concentrating on the Bundesliga and the Champions League, which you might be able to see in the fixture list there. We have been drawn against everybody's favourite zebra stripe team, Juventus. But first, we've got a game against Schalke, so let's jump on in and see how we are going to get on against Schalke. The lineup that we are going to put out in today's match is Galaxy in goal. We've got Angelino at left back, Upamecano, Konate and Bustos at right back. We've got Sobolay, Camport and Sabitzer in the middle. Olmo is playing just behind Soloth and Lazaro, and these pair have suddenly lost a little bit of form up front. Hopefully we can find it in this episode. Okay, so up and running against Schalke. Nothing really happening early on this time, unlike in the last episode where there was goals and penalties and everything in the first 15 minutes. Not much happening at all. Mustafi's got his booking, which he used to get at Arsenal. Now he's back at Schalke. He's picking them up there instead. And in fact, there's been more bookings than there has been shots, with a total of 5. And I think Mustafi is walking. We said he'd already got a yellow card after 7 minutes. He's now walking after 27 minutes. So we have a man advantage as well as a better squad advantage, I'd say. We've got a throw in now, and Soloth's using that space well to Sabitzer. He lays it off to Bustos, plays it back to Angelino. Camport to Sobolay, tried the ball into the box, gets cleared away. But we're back with Sobolay. He then crosses it in, he gets headed out to Bustos, and Angelino gets it, runs towards the defender, plays it to Sobolay. He has tried to cross it in, Lazaro knocks it down. Soloth had a shot that was hit straight at the goalkeeper, so not the best of shots from Soloth, but it was a good little bit of interplay between Sobolay, Lazaro and Soloth in the box. When we look at the stats in the game, we are on top now with the man advantage. We had 4 shots, 2 on target, 0.48 XG. Really need to be cranking it up in the second half and hopefully go and make that extra man count. Got a free kick which Sobolay delivers, and there straight away at the beginning of the second half is Upamecano to score a header. 48 minutes on the clock. Brilliant delivery, really. Floated towards the back post, gets up highest, heads it out of the goalkeeper's reach and into the far corner, and we take the lead. With 40 minutes left of the game, Schalke hopefully are in a bit of trouble here. We have lost that little edge in terms of goal scoring, and you could see all of a sudden, I don't know whether Leverkusen might have played a game more, or maybe they played earlier. It says there that we're on 48, they're on 47, so don't know what's happened there, whether that's delayed or not, but it says we have a point advantage at the moment, but we are winning the game, so hopefully we can build on that. We're going to make a couple of substitutions after this highlight, where the ball is played to Campbell. Sobolay's got it down the wing, tries to beat the man but gets tackled, and then Campbell gets the ball from distance, has a great shot, just not troubling the goalkeeper, and it goes wide. So let's make a few changes. We're going to bring on Christopher Nkunku in place of Olmo, and we're going to bring on Klosterman in place of Bustos because they're looking a little bit tired. Could really do with Angelino coming off, and Sabitz is going to come off as well. We're going to bring Poulsen on. Can we make one more change? I think we can make one more change. So we're going to bring Conrad Lehmer on in place of Kevin Campbell as well. And as that's happening in the background, there's an effort that's just gone over the bar with a header. So even though it's looking like we're on top of the game here and everything is going our way, we're struggling to get this second goal. Sorloff is in the box and he hits it straight at the goalkeeper as well. But it's been quite disappointing. We've had an extra man advantage, haven't really made it pay. And yeah, in the 91st minute, we've got defending to do. It's a throw-in that comes into the box and they almost equalise, and then it's cleared away and it's cut straight back into the box. Dealt with quite well the second time around, but they're still on the attack here, Schalke. Ball comes in and they've scored an equaliser in the 91st minute. There's 6 minutes to be added on here, and that's quite disappointing because we have kind of thrown this away. We were cruising, but as I said, there was no cutting edge up front, and we really weren't showing as a team who are going to go and put them to the sword. And as a result, we've got punished with a late equaliser being conceded. When you look at the stats, there's no real need to go through them because we know we've had an extra man advantage for 2/3 of the game, but we've had 14 shots with 6 on target, an XG of 1.38. That is really frustrating. So it's going to leave us in a bit of a perilous position now against Leverkusen, who are our newest challengers. And when we look at the league table, Leverkusen are actually top by a point now, 47 to 46, but we have played one game less. So hopefully we can pick up the slack in the next league game and re-overtake them. But that was really not impressive at the end of the game. So bit of work to be done. Bit of work to be done there. Because as Bat Erden Batnazan says, what a load of rubbish at the end of the game. But still, you have to take the rough with the smooth. And that is just what happens in Football Manager. You play well, or not overly well, but you play against 10 men, you do enough, and then you get sucker punched right at the end. But that's it for this episode. That's a wrap. We're going to move on forward into the next match, and I think it's one that you're going to enjoy. As I said a bit earlier, it's against everybody's favourite stripy team from Italy, Zebra or Juventus. So don't forget to come back and join us for that next episode. If you've enjoyed that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. It helps the channel so much. But for this one, that's a wrap. Till the next one, thank you very much for watching.